Good morning, it's time for breakfast at the Premier Inn. So I've got a full English and a muffin and a cup of tea, but my tea bag's burst, which kind of sucks, and then orange juice. And Dan is very happy. Good morning, how are you?
I said she could just get another coffee, tea or whatever.
A tea, yes, but there was nowhere to actually pour the tea out. That's what the issue was.
So you leave that one on the table and you go and get another.
No, I don't like doing that, because then it's like as if you're messing things up for the staff, you know? I don't like that. Anyway. And he got a croissant and a pain au chocolat. I didn't, because there's a massive queue, so I just grabbed a muffin, because I was like, that'll do. So yeah, we're going to eat this. And it's currently like, what, 8:45 in the morning? So, all good, excited. Putting on your luggage. So, apparently you don't need scissors to do these, you just need to fold them. But it looks like it's going to be an origami nightmare. So, bit odd, because they're paper as well. I was a bit concerned because they're paper. If it's wet, they would fall off. You know, they could get ripped quite easily, stuff like that. So I'm just going to try and sellotape them as best I can, really. I'm just covering details because obviously it's got our names on it, our government names. And yeah, I'm going to see how I get on with this and then finish packing. It is currently about 10 o'clock in the morning. So taxi is booked for 1:45 from West Keys Taxi. I've booked that ahead of time. And yeah, hopefully we'll be boarding Iona in a couple hours. Right, so it wasn't as difficult as I thought it was going to be. So that's what it looks like folded, and then on the other side, ooh, quick flash, it's got the details of me on it. And then you just loop it around and you sellotape it. So, not too bad, but apparently these are used for embarkation and disembarkation, which I'm slightly fearful for because, like I say, they could get ripped, lost, whatever. So I have actually printed extras. So maybe that's a tip, just in case you're worried about it. So it's 12 o'clock noon, we are at large in the middle of Southampton having a wander. Hello.
Lovely day.
It is a lovely day, we've got our sunnies on. I've already seen one of the cruise ships, so that's really good. Don't know which one it was, it's further back down that way. But you know, it's all good, looking forward to it. We've got a couple hours, mind you, until our taxi picks up, but for now, we're just going for a wander. So, because obviously we had to be out of the Premier Inn at like 12. So by the time we checked out and everything, got them to hold our luggage, and then we were waiting for the taxi. It's going to take a while. So gone for a little walk. I don't know where we are, probably lost. Hopefully we get back in time for the taxi. He seems unsure. No, it'll be fine. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to walk around for a little bit and then yeah, and then go off in the taxi for our cruise. So I'm excited. A bit nervous, don't know why. Probably because once you're on a ship you can't get off, but
I'll be pleased once we're on the ship so that we're through the checking in process.
Yes, that is true. But we are all checked in anyway, so that's fine. Hopefully it won't take too long, fingers crossed. But for now we're going to go for a nice sunny wander. It's not too cold, even though I've got a scarf on. It's just I couldn't be bothered not to carry the scarf. So yeah, it's good. Still good. Anyway, I'm going to go for a wander. Because my my camera is in my bag, so sorry if it's poor quality of footage, but we finally made it through security. So more on that later, I think, don't you?
Like herded cattle.
It was like herded cattle. It was quite anxiety inducing actually, if I'm being honest. Worse than the airport, not gonna lie.
The bumps.
We're on our way to the muster station now, but we're boarding from Iona. So this is the walkway, and there she is, Iona, massive. It's a bit more peaceful on this way, which is good. So, thank goodness.
At least we got in early though, didn't we? So.
Yeah, no, I mean not too much early. We got in at like, what, 5 past. We were meant to get in at 4 past. She massive. She's a massive, massive girl. So, and at least it's sunny. So we're muster station I, but we got sent up a special way because we've clearly looked special. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Activation pods. Lifeboats. Hopefully we won't need those. Quite far off the ground now. Cabins. And we've got up to everyone. So here we are, here's our cabin. Our luggage has arrived, by the way.
I'll bring it in a minute.
15, 7-Eleven, only the big cases have arrived, not the little cases. So here we go, we're in our room. Sorry, it's a bit of a squeeze. So our luggage has just arrived outside. I've got to speak to the porter. So we've hung up our coats already. This is the, oh, the bathroom's big, babe. It's alright, I'll shut the door for a sec. Hang on, sorry about this. We're very excited. We've only just got on board, so I'm going to shut the door and let us in. It's a lot of floor space. I am incredibly, incredibly impressed by Iona at the moment. So, like I say, you've got your little bin, you've got a couple of towel rails, a big towel rail, stuff on the back of the door, lock. Obviously, you do step up into the bathroom, and then you've got your bin, your vanity area with all of this. A little toilet with all your toilet rolls and everything. Decent sized shower, to be honest with you. I don't know why, I really did think that being on a cruise ship it would be a lot smaller bathroom. So I'm very happy about that, and it smells divine. You can tell that they've been cleaning in here. It's massive in here. Hang on, thank you Mr. Helper. Let me step down after a few drinks and going to the toilet. That's going to be an issue, I can see. Anyway, so we got a balcony cabin, which is kind of hard to film everything at the moment. Nice bit of wall art. We've got these long wardrobes with your safe in it, and lots of storage options, full length mirror. We've put our bags in there just to keep them out of the way for the minute. Life jackets are always a must. We've already been to our muster station, and it took literally 2 seconds for them to scan us in and be like, yeah, you're ready to sail. So that was really nice as well.
Because we look like Olympic swimmers. So
yeah,
worried, you know.
They're wrong. I sink like a stone, so good luck. Yeah, bold of me going on a cruise when I can't swim. Anyway, so you've got this really nice desk area, which I'm going to utilise because I brought my MacBook with me to do the editing of the videos. Nice little fridge that we can put Dan's waters in that we pre-bought. Kettle, cups and everything. More storage areas. All the different like dining bits and pieces. We've got the wall phone that you can call down to reception, or your room host and everything. Big TV, a couple more sort of, yep, shelves and bits and pieces underneath. See, this is why I'm with him, you guys. He's my demonstrator. Very nice bed, very nice big luxurious bed. I like the fact they've put the mat down for you to put your luggage on when you unpack. This massive sofa as well is really comfy. I think it does pull out into another bed, but obviously we don't need that, so that's not too much of an issue. And then we've got all the mirrors above the bed, 2 lights and a load of plug sockets. So light controls down there. I don't know about a plug socket down that side though. They don't seem to have one, which is a bit weird. They have one this side though. So obviously that's your plug socket, and then you've got these which operate your lights, I think, somehow. I don't really know what it's... Oh, hello. Oh, that's interesting. Clicky. See, I click everything. I don't know. Oh my god. I don't know why they let me do this. I've turned into Tim Tracker a little bit because I look for plugs now. But I hope that's not the only plug we've got, because we've got a lot of devices to charge.
Well, there's 2 here.
Oh, are there?
Yeah.
Hang on. Get the plug action for you. Oh yeah, 2 there. That's fine. Obviously on board Iona, being a British ship, they are UK plugs, so bear that in mind. Nice little table. And then we're going to go out to the balcony. Now I chose this room on purpose because it's a wraparound balcony and it's massive. So let's pull down. Oh my god, I think that goes down to there. Then we pull it out. Please don't lock me out. I'm scared to be locked out. Oh, step down onto the balcony. Oh yes, this will do very nice. We've got a couple of loungers and a table. Oh, hello. Oh god, it's a bit high up here, Dan. View of Southampton and everything. Wow. I mean,
chat to our neighbours.
Yeah, it is an overlooked balcony. That's the only thing to keep in mind, because we're the corner room, so obviously people can see us if we're right out on our balcony. But yeah, exactly, we'll just sit back. Yeah, we're in, as I like to call it, the arse end of the ship, so. But look at all the room. This is a nice bit of room out here, isn't it? You reckon?
It's very good. I think that everything in the room's excellent.
Yeah, I was saying that. Even the bathroom is so big, and I honestly didn't think it would be that big on a cruise ship. So, that's good. I had horrible visions this morning when we were in the Premier Inn of being like in a tiny, weeny little hole to go to the toilet, you know. Oh, I just love it. It's so cool. I'm really excited. Dan's taking loads of pictures. Yeah. So I can imagine us sitting out here having our breakfast maybe one day. Don't know. He's already in the zone. Look at that. Oh, my hair's a mess, sorry. He's already in his zone. He's in his favourite seat. So yeah, very excited. This has been a really long room tour, sorry, but I just wanted to get all the bits and pieces in because we came straight to our room obviously, just to make sure that everything was fine, and we were a bit hot and bothered after doing the embarkation. It was just, it wasn't greatly organised, if I'm being honest. It was like chaos. Nobody was telling us where we needed to go or what to do. We just kept joining queues and hoping for the best. And then sort of going through security, I had to take my MacBook out, and you have to take your watch off and not put different things in your hand luggage and blah 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 blah. It's a whole big thing. So anyway, it just seemed a lot more crazy than at the airport. But it's fine. We're here now. We've got a nice big balcony. Very excited about that. And got to wait for other cases to arrive. Our little cases. But they found us pretty quickly. I mean, you think we've only just really got here. It's 10 to 3 now, and our 2 big cases, which is our main luggage, is here already. So
well, I'm going to see if the others are here, because they don't tell you.
No, they don't knock, they just leave them outside.
So have to be mindful of the step on them.
You mean after Hannah's had a few drinks, she's got to be mindful of that step? I'm just like, oh. Well, the good thing is, if I trip, I'll fall straight on the bed, so you're in luck, I would say. He's ignoring me. It's fine, it happens all the time. Anyway, so I'm going to go, and then we're going. Oh, I'm terribly backlit. I'm sorry, excuse me. Let's find some natural light, Hannah, shall we? So I'm going to go, and we're going to have a look around the ship and take you with us and be all excited, and I can't wait. So we've got what? 5 hours? No, Hannah. We've got 3 hours. 3 hours till we like sail away. I want to see if there's any food or drink. I just want to eat something. I want to eat and I want to drink and I want to be merry and I want to be on my holiday. So anyway, we'll see you soon. So it's goodbye from me for now, and goodbye for the backlit Dan. I think you can see him waving. Right, so it's currently 4 o'clock, 2 hours until sailing. So Dan has taken his anti-sickness pills, seasickness pills, just because Dan does get motion sick, so we're not entirely sure if he'll get seasick. It's his first cruise, so we just don't really want to risk it. I've never ever had motion sickness or seasickness, and my granddad used to have a boat, so I mean, I'm not taking any. Of course, now I've said that, probably going to end up cursing myself, but we'll wait and see. At least I've got a balcony if I need some fresh air. That's good. We have unpacked everything. We've watched our safety video, and we've met our room host Michael and kind of gone through a few bits with him as well, which was good. And I also FaceTimed back home. Well, I say back home, I mean we're only in Southampton, we're only 2 hours away from Brighton, but I FaceTimed my sister just before we went. So yeah, we're good, really happy. Apparently Dan read that we're not to leave that open, the door open, because of course it it's environmental thing, I think, because of the air conditioning and heating and everything in the room. So that's fair enough. Got to remember to close the door behind us basically, which is good. And then so anyway, I think we're going to go out for a little drink and a little explore, and we're going to take you with us, and it's going to be great. And oh my god, you can lock the door, Dan. Got a locking thing. Oh, I'm really backlit. Hi. You can actually, I suppose, in case you're travelling with children, I suppose. Oh, camera, please focus. Please find light. There we are. So yeah, everything's unpacked. We're going to head out. So we're off on our maiden voyage adventure, and then we can check out some of the decks. Good idea?
Yes.
Yes, plus I'm hungry. Yum. Oh, so we're walking around. Oh my god, it's very busy on deck 16 because that's the Lido deck, and that's where Horizons is for the main buffet. We're headed down to either the Coral, Pearl, Aqua or Emerald restaurants, I think it is. I think it is. Anyway, whatever, we're going to head down there anyway and see if it's a bit quieter and a bit more free of food. So here we go. Okay, so we're now in Anderson's Bar and Library. We're waiting for the drill to take place basically, because all service stops while the drill is taking place at 5. So there's no point sort of going anywhere at the moment. Like I say, Horizon Buffet was absolutely rammed. The Coral restaurant isn't open for some unknown reason, and there is a massive queue for all the other restaurants. So we didn't really plan this very well. So I think after the drill, we'll go and probably get a snack from somewhere more than anything. Go back up to 16 maybe, yeah. Yeah. It's just a little bit overwhelming at the moment because it's such a big ship and we don't know our way around it properly. There are just queues for things and we don't actually know what the queues are for. So you don't want to get in a queue if you're not sure what the queues are for. So we just get to sit, wait out during this drill and then go for something to eat. I suppose it's because families with young kids are having dinner quite early, I should have thought. So, yes, there's that. I'm going to go check out the book selection in this library because like alcohol and books are like 2 of my favourite things. And do you want a drink or anything? What would you like?
Just a cold drink.
Oh, you just want a cold drink? Like, what, carbonated or a still?
Oh yeah, just a Coke or something.
Just a Coke. Okay, cool. Anyway, I might just go grab a quick drink because we've got 5 minutes. So, we shall see. So we've got like a library of all the books. Well, not all the books, but a good selection. So I think what you do is you can take one back to your room and read it and what have you. And then you come and you pop it into like a little book post box kind of situation, which I mean is great because it encourages reading on board, which I love anyway. I wish I had a library in my house, to be fair, but yeah, it's good selection. That queue, by the way, that we found out was for the bar here at Anderson's, so we're not going to get a drink. We've booked into the Coral restaurant because rookie error, because this is our first cruise. Didn't realise you have to book that one, and it opens at 5:30 in the evening. So we've booked in just to see what it's like. I said to Dan, if we don't like it, then we know not to book in again, and then we'll just go to a normal buffet. Because it doesn't really give you an idea what the menu is, unfortunately. So that's a bit annoying, but still good. So yeah, you take a book and then this is the little area. I don't know if you can see that. We'll post the books back once you're done reading them. That's not focusing at all. There we go. We're in the Coral restaurant. Nearly sailing away, and we've got a window for sail away, so that would be nice.
Being possible as originally planned. Now I have decided to remain.
So I went for the chicken croquette, and Dan went for the tomato and basil soup. We're going sailing, you guys. We're not quite out of Southampton yet, obviously, but I couldn't really film it pulling out because it was going to take forever and my camera battery is dying. So it's a very slow process backing her out because she's obviously a megaton ship, but we're on open water now, so that's fun. And apparently we're having to skip Stavanger tomorrow. We are going to be having a sea day again, which kind of sucks, but it's because of the weather. And then we're going to miss out Hallesund for our last port, and we're going to double back to Stavanger. So at least we do get to see it, because Stavanger was the top place that I really wanted to visit. So that is something, but for now, we are enjoying dinner, wine for me, nothing for Dan, and sailing on a semi-open sea. We're in port, but I mean, you know, it's cool. I love it. The sun's going down. I got more, okay, cool. I got more chicken, because I'm the queen of chickens. And Dan got the pork loin.
Yep.
I'm waiting for the camera to focus, sorry. There we go. Pork loin, chicken, all good, looks amazing, cannot wait. And we've both got chef's recommendation of sticky toffee pudding and ice cream. So it's good. Dan is very excited about this. He doesn't look it, but he is. Goodbye, beautiful table view. You're served as well, but we have finished our dinner and it's time for us to skedaddle. We're going to go to the Scene, I think it's called Scene Cinema, see what's playing. Have a good time. Forgot I had £200 of onboard spending money, so the wine's come out of that result. Brilliant wine. But yeah, we're gonna tootle. Right, we've come back to our cabin momentarily because I needed to grab my glasses. I only took my sunglasses with me when we went out earlier because it was quite sunny still. So yeah, we are sailing. I'm not gonna lie, it can definitely feel the difference. You know, in the water and everything, feel a bit off kilter and quite balanced, quite off balance and everything. So you can definitely feel the movement of the ship, but it is very nice. So we've stopped off at the Emerald Bar in the atrium to get a little drinky drink. So I've gone for a porn star martini, and Dan's gone for a salted caramel espresso martini. So hopefully that'll be quite nice. We had a quick look around the promenade deck outside, but it's very windy and very cold, so we didn't really want to keep doing that, to be honest. So we have retired to the bar, as the adults that we are, to get more alcohol. Yay. So that's good. Then we're going to pop down and have a look at the gym and the spa, just to see where they're situated, because like I say, I've got a massage booked and we're both kind of interested in doing the gym. So. Although, he's rolling his eyes. He doesn't think he's gymming it, but he bought his gym clothes with him.
All good intent.
Yeah.
Is it likely? We'll see.
Solid pass on that. But yeah, it's nice in here actually. It's a bit noisy, but obviously to be expected with 5,000 people aboard.
Nice piano behind it.
Very nice piano that nobody is playing. I did offer, but I can't actually play the piano, so that's probably a really bad offer. And they've got photographers here as well, taking photographs, but obviously we don't want to take a photograph as we are now because we're not wearing our best stuff. So we are going to have it done tomorrow on gala night when we've got our like fancy clothes on, so that'll be nice. Also, I just wanted to give a quick rundown of the Coral restaurant. I am glad that we booked it. It was far superior food, I think, to just the normal buffet style fare that you get. I was a bit apprehensive in the beginning because it was very, very fancy. You know, like whole like white glove silver tongue service kind of thing with bread service and different bits and bobs. But it was fine. We relaxed throughout the meal, and I think the meal was really, really nice, to be honest. It was very nice food. Would we do it again? Maybe not, to be honest. And the Aqua, Pearl, Opal and whatever else the other one's called that I can never seem to remember because there's like 4 or 5 of them. They've all got the same menu, so there's no point really booking again unless you really, really liked it, basically. So we liked it, but we did find the service quite rude and standoffish, which was a bit sad. So I'm glad that Iona doesn't do tipping, to be fair, because I don't think I would have tipped them for the service. But the food was very good, so I mean, silver linings to all that. But yes, we're going to enjoy our drinks when they arrive. I've swapped the camera battery out, so we've got a bit of battery this time. And yes, I'll catch up with you when we're doing something else. Woo! Porn star martini! And some sort of chocolatey delight. No, it's a salt caramel espresso, yes?
Yes, with 3 coffee beans. Perfect.
Perfecto. Give it a sip. Tell us what you think.
Very nice.
Out of 10?
8.
Nice. Nice rating. Excellent. I'm going to go back to my drink now. We've ordered another drink and I threatened to play the piano so much that they finally got someone to come play it. So, I mean, it worked. But we're right by the piano. We're awaiting drink number 2. Number 3 for me, because I had a wine with dinner. But more cocktails. I don't know what he's doing. Every time I turn the camera around, it's just like a deer in the headlights. Like, are you filming me in reverse now? He's doing a behind the scenes of the vlog kind of thing. He thinks he's being funny. Mine's a dessert and a drink. I got like a raspberry alcoholic drink with sorbet in it, which is fun. And Dan got a Caribbean, or Caribbean as he likes to call it, something or other. Tropical, what is it? Something daiquiri. Treasure daiquiri. Treasure Island daiquiri, that's it. Right, and that's going to do us for the night, kiddos, because it may only be like 9:30 in the evening, but we are tired. We did not sleep particularly well. It's alright, you can come past. I don't have it angled at you. Oh, we're getting ready for bed. So obviously Daniel is in his boxes right now. So
Oh, not funny.
slightly funny because of the way you paused. You're like. Anyway, so yeah, it's going to be good night from us. To be fair, we're going to bed down, maybe have a cup of tea, maybe watch something on TV, and then go. Oh. Because we didn't book anything on my holiday app today. Because I completely forgot, to be honest with you, so I didn't book anything. So Headliners Theatre was booked out solid, so all the clubs like 7, 8, 10 club and stuff. So
We got to see Piano Man.
we got to see Piano Man, yes, so that's good. But yeah, apart from that, I'm very, very tired, so I can't wait to get into bed and just kind of chill for a little bit. So we're going to say goodnight. We've had a great first day of embarkation and just walking around. That raspberry sorbet drink though, would not recommend it. Incredibly strong. All you can taste is the ethanol in it. So it's not great. Anyway. Oh, pardon me. So yeah, anyway, it's going to be good night from me and good night from Dan. Like I said earlier, over dinner, we're not stopping at Stavanger tomorrow because of the weather being so bad. So we are having a sea day, an impromptu sea day. So I'm sure there'll be more milling around and going to see stuff. So join us tomorrow when we mill around the ship for a sea day. Yay! So until then, it's good night from me and it's good night from Dan.
Bye.
He's waving goodbye. See you in the morning.